Dr. Fullen, members of the faculty, parents, students, and friends of Dexter Southfield School.
No, this isn't a commencement address. In fact, these students are just starting 8th grade. But you are witnessing something of an annual rite of passage, one we first learned about in a letter from Dr. Peter Fullen.
Dear Chronicle, I'm writing from Dexter Southfield School in Brookline, where I serve as the head of school, with a story that began in a classroom and now continues in one of the city's most beloved bakeries.
With a cliffhanger like that, we're hungry to learn more.
Each year, our public speaking program invites students and faculty to research, write, and deliver lessons that celebrate courage, character, and conviction. This tradition is inspired in part by one of our most distinguished alumni, President John F. Kennedy.
JFK, you may have heard of him.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
He was a pretty good speaker, but the 15 young women in math teacher Sarah Huang's class were up for the challenge. But first, they needed a subject.
Well, I'm always looking for something interesting. Bottom line, interesting, because I feel like when the girls are invested, there's more emotion, there's more to learn.
Enter Flour Bakery founder Joanne Chang.
I heard that she was a mathematician. She studied math and then pivoted and switched to baking. I thought that would be something the girls could aspire to and also find it interesting.
It turns out she was correct.
I thought it was really cool learning about her for the first time. I'd never heard of her, so learning about all the stuff that she did and like how she got to where she was kind of inspirational.
Inspirational and delicious.
And obviously the stuff looks really good there.
With the subject selected, they got to work perfecting their presentation.
Joanne Chang graduated with honors in There's a lot of preparation that goes into it. We have to learn all of the sentences.
Joanne Chang also champions education and empowerment.
And then we have to go through and see if anything needs to be changed, if it could be more clear, or if our parts could flow better.
In celebrating Joanne Chang today, we recognize the journey of transformation.
It's really fun, and it's such a good experience.
While this lesson in public speaking had a positive impact on these students,
now I think more about how I present myself to others as well, and I think she's really inspired me to do that.
there is also a sweet dessert to this course, actual FaceTime with Joanne Chang.
Let's just give you a memento.
Oh, thank you.
The students were invited to visit Flour Bakery's Boston bread quarters.
We used to do all of these by hand.
To perform their Joanne Chang biography in front of Joanne Chang. If they were nervous, it didn't show.
I have never had an event like this, especially a group of such articulate, poised, mature young women. It was pretty overwhelming and pretty inspiring, honestly. I inspired myself.
After the presentation, the students had a chance to ask some questions.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, yes. I have a little dog. Her name is Beezy. She has her own Instagram page.
Before being treated to some of the baked goods which have made Joanne famous.
I got the ginger molasses cookies. I like chocolate chip, but I have to say this is actually very flavorful.
Leaving us to wonder, are there any future bakers in this group?
Maybe.
Now, how the students made it to Flour Bakery, that's a story in itself. Joanne Chang was invited to the in-school presentation but wasn't available. However, one of the students met Joanne by chance when dining at her Myers & Chang restaurant. That reignited the conversation and led to the students' visit to Flour Bakery. As you heard in the piece, Joanne does have a dog named Beezy. Along with his Instagram fame, he has inspired a dog, Biscuit, which will be in Chang's new cookbook, The Joy of Cookies. Expect it out next fall.